You've heard it your whole life. To gain muscle, you must eat eggs and chicken, or turn to expensive protein supplements. But what if that was a lie? Here is the secret that many in the health and fitness industry may not tell you. The magic food that can transform your strength isn't exotic or expensive. It's waiting in your kitchen right now. Beans. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, often under. $2 for a bag that provides over a dozen servings. You can get the high-quality muscle-building protein your body craves, especially after the age of 60. Sir Randall asks,
Beans build more muscle than meat, huh? Why hasn't anyone in pro sports, where they spend millions of dollars to optimize every little thing, discovered that beans are better than meat?
That's a fantastic and logical question, Randall. The video's key point isn't that beans are always better, but that science shows they can match the muscle-building results of meat while also protecting your heart and saving you money. For most people, especially after 60, getting the same result with those huge added benefits is the real discovery. We discuss how many senior athletes are making this exact switch for better recovery later in the video. Surprising truth about protein. When you think of protein, you probably picture meat, but a single cooked cup of soybeans packs 31 grams of complete protein, which is more than you'll find in a 4-ounce piece of chicken. And they aren't alone. Lentils offer nearly 18 grams of protein per cup, while staples like black beans and chickpeas provide around 15 grams. Now, I know about the old myth that plant proteins are incomplete. This is a fundamental misunderstanding. When you pair beans with grains, like rice and beans, you create a complete protein profile that matches and can even exceed the quality of meat. But beans are so much more than protein. Every cup is like a multivitamin. Fiber. They provide up to 15 grams of fiber, which supports gut health and reduces inflammation. Magnesium. You get nearly half of your daily magnesium needs, a mineral vital for muscle function. Folate. A cup of black beans delivers 70% of your daily folate, which helps your body metabolize protein. One of my friends, Mike, asked,
Unfortunately, beans are high in lectins, which are not good for you.
That is an excellent and very important question, Mike. You're absolutely right that raw or improperly prepared beans contain high levels of lectins, and it's a topic we must address to safely unlock their incredible benefits. The great news is that this is a well-researched area, and the solution is simple and effective. In the video, I explain how traditional cooking methods almost completely eliminate this concern. For instance, simple preparation methods like soaking beans overnight and pressure cooking can reduce these problematic compounds by up to 90%. Pressure cooking, in particular, is the best method because it breaks down these natural compounds while making the protein easy for your body to absorb. I cover these simple, crucial techniques in detail in the section, Your Practical Guide to Making Beans a Delicious Habit. When prepared correctly, beans are not only safe, but become the muscle-building powerhouse we discuss. Thank you for raising this point. It is essential for everyone to know. Unlocking the science. Why beans work wonders after 60. After age 50, we lose muscle at a rate of 0.5% to 1.5% every year. This condition, sarcopenia, is directly linked to a loss of independence. The reason is anabolic resistance. Our muscles become less responsive to protein. While a 30-year-old needs 20 grams of protein at a meal to stimulate muscle growth, someone over 60 needs 30 to 40 grams to get the same effect. The scientific evidence supporting beans for this is overwhelming. A massive 2023 review covering over 800 participants found plant protein was just as effective as animal protein for building lean muscle in adults over 60. In one study, vegetarians consuming 18 grams of mung bean protein daily for 8 weeks saw 45% of their group gain over a pound of lean body mass, compared to only 7% in the control group. In a long-term care setting, residents with an average age of 85 who consumed 30 grams of soy protein daily gained over 3 pounds of lean mass and improved their walking speed. My friend at Robinson asks this:
Most soybeans are genetically modified and heavily sprayed. How can I be sure that the organic soybeans truly are organic, or organic tofu is really organic? Also, soy is estrogenic. Even if I avoid soy, are other beans like lentils and chickpeas free from these issues?
This is a crucial question. The issue of pesticide use is not unique to soy. Any conventionally grown crop, whether it's lentils, chickpeas, black beans, oats, or broccoli, is typically farmed using synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. GMO varieties also exist for some other crops, like corn and canola, though they are not as prevalent in other bean varieties as they are in soy. Therefore, the solution is the same, regardless of the food you choose. If you're concerned about pesticide residue or GMOs, the most effective strategy is to choose certified organic versions of all your beans, not just soy. Buying organic lentils, chickpeas, or black beans provides the same assurance of non-GMO and adherence to organic farming standards. By law, products bearing the USDA organic seal, or an equivalent national certification, cannot be grown from genetically modified seeds or be treated with most synthetic pesticides, including glyphosate. Or the Non-GMO Project Verified Seal is another excellent tool. While it doesn't certify a product as organic, it does ensure the food has been independently tested and verified to be free of GMO ingredients. Now let's move on to the best beans for building muscle. Not all beans are created equal, so let me introduce you to the champions I recommend most often. First place, lentils. My top recommendation goes to lentils for their sheer convenience and versatility. They offer almost 18 grams of protein per cup, and, best of all, they don't require any soaking and cook in just 20 to 30 minutes. Red lentils are particularly wonderful as they break down into a creamy consistency, perfect for soups. Second place, black beans. Coming in a strong second are black beans, with about 15 grams of protein per cup. I give them a high rank because of their exceptional antioxidant content, which helps reduce muscle inflammation and supports recovery after activity. Third place, soybeans. While they are the undisputed protein powerhouse with over 31 grams per cup, I place them third because they are more specific in their use. Found as edamame in most freezer sections, they make a fantastic, convenient snack and are the most researched bean for muscle building in older adults. Fourth place, Thai. Kidney beans and chickpeas. These kitchen staples tie for fourth. Kidney beans provide about 15 grams of protein, while chickpeas, with 14.5 grams per cup, are what I call the gateway bean, due to their incredible versatility in snacks, hummus, salads, and soups. And let's not forget split peas, which provide over 16 grams of protein and cook down into comforting, easy-to-digest soups. Eric asks,
Beans gas me up, give me bloated stomach?
Oded also claims,
It's also one powerful wind generator.
That's a very common experience, Eric, and it's actually the biggest concern people have when it comes to beans. The great news is that the science provides clear, simple solutions to prevent bloating and gas, which are covered in the later part of this video. Let me tell you about a friend of mine, Richard, whose story is living proof of everything we're discussing. For much of his life, he didn't pay special attention to his diet. But about 20 years ago, he made a pivotal decision to make beans the absolute cornerstone of his nutrition. Today, Richard is nearly 84 years old. He isn't just healthy, he is thriving with a vitality that would be the envy of people half his age. He competitively plays pickleball, rides his bike for at least an hour every day, and works out at the gym 5 times a week. A key part of his routine? He eats bean sprouts every single day, which, as science shows, can increase protein content by up to 38% and improve digestibility by 20%. Even though he's financially independent, Richard is still working and living life to the fullest. His advice is simple and powerful. Follow the advice in this video. It works. His story isn't an isolated case. The famous Nurses' Health study, which followed 85,000 women over 60, found that higher plant protein intake was directly correlated with a reduced risk of frailty, while animal protein showed the opposite effect. Choosing beans has benefits that extend far beyond your muscles. For your wallet, beans cost approximately 1/3 the price of animal proteins. A pound of dried beans costs between $1 and $2 and yields 12 to 13 servings. The equivalent protein from chicken could cost $15 to $20. For those on a fixed income, this is a game changer. For your body, unlike some animal proteins, beans actively fight inflammation, a condition we call inflammaging that accelerates muscle loss. Furthermore, each daily serving of beans is shown to reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease by 10%. For the planet, bean production requires about 5 times less energy and water than producing the same amount of animal protein, aligning your personal health with the health of our planet. Guide to making beans a delicious habit. The number one concern I hear is about digestibility, but the solutions are simple and rooted in science. Soak them. Soaking your beans overnight with a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda per pound can reduce those gas-producing compounds by 75% to 90%. Always discard the soaking water. If you forget, a quick soak, boiling for 2 to 3 minutes, then letting them stand for an hour, works nearly as well. Pressure cook them. This is the best method for older adults. It improves digestibility more than any other method and can cook dried beans in a mere 10 to 40 minutes. Start gradually. This is key. Begin with just 2 to 4 tablespoons of well-cooked beans daily. Your digestive system will adapt. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice a difference, and by week 8, most people report digestion is completely normalized. To wrap things up, here are our expert strategies for maximizing your results. Distribute your protein. Top sports nutritionist. Dr. Alistair Finch recommends aiming for 0.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight at each meal. For a person weighing 165 pounds, that's about 30 grams of protein per meal, spread throughout the day. Use the plate method. Fill 1/4 of your plate with beans, 1/4 with whole grains, and the remaining half with colorful vegetables. This naturally creates a complete protein and provides a full spectrum of nutrients. Time with exercise. The combination of plant protein and resistance training has a powerful synergistic effect. Consuming a bean-based meal 2 to 3 hours before a workout provides sustained energy, and eating within 2 hours after maximizes muscle repair and growth. Aim for the right daily total. The consensus among experts is clear. Aim for a total daily intake of 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For a 154-pound, 70-kilogram person, this means 84 to 112 grams total per day. This isn't just theory, it's changing lives. Look at the story of Curtis. At age 80, she adopted a diet rich in beans. Within months, she lost 14 pounds of abdominal fat and reported having so much energy she could stay active late into the evening. Her story is backed by huge studies, like the Nurses' Health study of 85,000 women over 60, which found that higher plant protein intake was directly linked to a reduced risk of frailty and a longer period of maintaining independence. Let's put the final myths to rest. The idea that plant protein is incomplete is based on debunked rat studies from 1914. The American Heart Association confirms that a varied plant-based diet provides all the essential amino acids you need. And the belief that you need expensive supplements is simply marketing, not science. Whole food beans provide a complete, synergistic package of nutrients that isolated supplements can't match. Now it's your action plan for a stronger tomorrow. You have the knowledge. Now it's time for action. Here's your simple plan to get started. Start your instant protein bank. Buy dried beans in bulk and cook 2 to 3 pounds on a Sunday. Freeze them in single-serving portions. They'll maintain their nutritional value for up to 6 months. Follow the gradual introduction plan. In week 1, add just a 1/4 cup of lentils to your daily soup. In week 2, add a 1/2 cup of black beans to dinner. By week 3, try adding them to breakfast. This slow, steady approach ensures success. Stay hydrated. As you increase your fiber, be sure to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. The evidence is overwhelming. Beans can and will support your muscle health after 60. They offer high-quality protein at an unbeatable price, along with anti-inflammatory and heart-healthy benefits that other protein sources simply can't match. You don't need complicated plans or expensive products. You just need beans, prepared thoughtfully, and eaten consistently. The only question left is, are you ready to give them the chance they deserve? Your muscles, your wallet, and your future self will thank you.